Chhyld.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. If a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't do no it don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, fringe benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getter. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with
They
us.
call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl. The D-boys in the alleys, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3. When he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. You can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
What made it look crazy? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know.
How she look to you?
I thought she looked how she wanted to look. I don't know.
Rate her look overall.
I'm gonna give it 10.
10 as in for what? Like
entertaining.
She looked entertaining.
She
looked like Tina Turner.
You know that I don't play. They playing me too slow.
I told him not to put my brother snuck in with the burner. Rap bitch, but all my niggas really robbing murder. I ain't have my hair did. Terry said I look like Tina Turner, but it ain't faze me. I just use that shit to get me further. And I go back to selling pussy before I be a worker. I pop a X, so get on Henny, turn into a twerker. No, I wish a bitch would like I'm Timmy Turner. I ain't never gotta fight a bitch. I bet that voodoo hurt her. Made like 30 pins on OnlyFans cause I'm a squirter. Piss me off, you gon' get hit with that bad luck of murder. Rolling on the river. And if you cross me, I'ma play it like it's cool. But I'm a Virgo, so I just can't let it go. You know that I don't play, they playing me too close. Quick to show them I'm not if these niggas think I'm a hoe. I told him not to put my brother snuck in with the burner. Rap bitch, but all my niggas really robbing murder. I ain't have my hair did. Terry said I look like Tina Turner, but it ain't faze me. I just use that shit to get me further.
You know that I don't play. They playing me too slow.
What's up now?
What's up with it? It's your boy JT. If I say I done it, I did it. Mr. Get It on the back end. I'm about to sneak in with the burner. You hear me? I got a dope interview for y'all today, man. The pinned comment, the comment that's pinned, that's the Hankin TV website, man. Go ahead, hit the link, slide through, get you a copy of the book, Hankin in Love with the Game. Get your Hankin merch, your Hankin definition t-shirts, or your Hankin logo shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, coffee cups, all that. Like I was saying, man. Oh, also the flyer. Make sure y'all come holler at me, man. Wednesday, February the 7th. We having a Hankin TV birthday celebration. Everybody invited. I want everybody to come through and turn up. I'm even gonna invite my guests, man. I even want all past guests to pull up, man. We're gonna have a birthday celebration live stream where we're just gonna be kicking it. We ain't playing nothing but past guest music during the birthday celebration. We're gonna be popping bottles. If you smoke your CBD, roll up your CBD. But like I was saying, man, go ahead and hit the website. I'm about to bring y'all dope artists up. The Queen of Dallas, Mia Eliani. In order to call yourself the Queen of Dallas, you got to stand on that. So we about to bring her up and have her tell us about herself. What's up with it?
What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Mia Eliani, and yeah, I'm the queen.
So you call yourself the Queen of Dallas. You done had that name for a while, even before it was a lot of female artists rapping in Dallas. So how did you come up with that name?
I originally ended up doing a reality TV show with DLC, and I used to call myself Mia the Cover Girl. That was my first rap name, and I used to go by Princess because Erykah Badu is the queen, you know. And we were in the studio one day, and I kept saying I'm the princess. He said, "No, you're a queen." So I always like to clarify that DLC never said you're the Queen of Dallas. He did give me his blessing and his cosign, but that originally was not, you know, that. But once he told me that, it shifted my mindset from the whole princess thing to I am a queen. And that's how the whole Queen of Dallas thing came about. And after that, I just kind of ran with it. And I had smoke with anybody who tried to hop in my lane about it.
Right. Just in case if that went over anybody's heads, you said you did a reality show with who, and who gave you that name?
DLC.
The DOC, the Doc. I know everybody is familiar with the DOC from NWA, Death Row, the legendary DOC. So tell the people where you're from.
So I was born in Dallas, but I say Grand Prairie because that's where I grew up most of the time. So I claim both.
Okay. So how was it growing up? We're gonna say in Grand Prairie.
Strange. It was kind of like, so most of my family is from Oak Cliff. But
Okay.
so at nighttime and stuff like that, we would go home, but most of the time I would be in the hood. So it was kind of like the best of both worlds. I could go chill in the hood, and when it got too hectic, y'all start shooting or doing, all that, I could always go back to the suburbs. But we were broke. So even though we were in the suburbs, I'm dealing with the same thing my family in the hood is dealing with. So it was just really weird and not being able to really fit in anywhere.
Right. So what was you into growing up? What type of activities were you into?
I was in ballet. I used to want to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. So I took ballet in high school until I found out they don't make as much money as I thought. But my thing was always music. But I just started out playing the piano in church, and I played the drums in church. And I thought I was going to be a Christian singer. And I ended up being a rapper.
Well, that's a long way from what you're doing now. That's a long way from a Christian singer.
Yeah.
Okay, so by you thinking you was gonna be a Christian singer, so I mean you grew up on music then.
Yeah, I grew up in the church for sure, Monday through Sunday, just about literally.
So who are some artists inspired you growing up then for you to be so tuned in with music?
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna be real. In my household, they're very strict Christians. So even like Kirk Franklin, that was considered devil music in our house. So by the time I really got around rap and stuff like that, I was behind. I started listening to Nicki was a huge influence. Wayne, Drake, Erykah Badu, Tupac. Just when I finally got a hold of music, it was just this array of artists that just, I don't know. It was kind of a lot of people.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got a common stigma they say about people who grew up sheltered. When you grew up sheltered, when you finally break free, you off the chain. So once you finally got away, was you off the chain?
I was. I left home at 17. That's when I got my first apartment. But I was always a hustler. So I had thousands of dollars. I was young. I think I started being in the club about 16 years old. Nobody knew I was that young. That's really how it was easy for me to get a buzz. I already knew all the rappers. Nobody just knew I was a baby because I carried myself so mature. But yeah, so I started out modeling. That's how I got a lot of the connects I got. And then when I started rapping, it was just like, oh, I didn't know you could rap and you good. And people was just wanted to hear. So it lit. Yeah.
And that's kind of I mean, it ain't really strange. I mean, and it ain't common, but it's kind of not a surprise. Some of the things people do when they growing up sheltered, that's off the chain. One of the things I forgot to ask you, because I definitely did my due diligence, did my research on you. Is there anything or any questions you don't want to talk about?
No, I'm the realest. Okay. Can I cuss on here, or do I have to not cuss?
Yeah, you can cuss. Just be kind of slow on the F-bombs, though. You can cuss.
Okay, I'm the realest bitch alive. So there's nothing that I hide at all. I really just try to put everything out there as much as possible. So
okay, then so to keep it polished and casual, we're gonna call it OnlyFans before it was OnlyFans. How did you get in coming from a shelter, growing up sheltered? How did you get into that?
Trapping.
We're gonna call it OnlyFans before it was OnlyFans. The sex industry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be real. I got those in my family. So I got hustlers that was already hustling in my family. Actually, it's somebody close, very close in my family that ended up putting me onto the game. But she did it early, she ended up choosing up with a P. But I've always been very mind strong and very, I want to do it myself. So I kind of took the game into my own hands and I became a renegade. So I never had a P or folks or anything like that. I was always just like, I'm finna get this shit and I'm finna turn up. So yeah, but that long story short, people in my family was hustlers. The men was dealing, the women was,
Right. everybody over here on Hankin TV definitely know what the P mean because we definitely still on that pimping over here. So are you going through that and having a background in that? Do you find yourself being engaged or invited to that within the industry?
No, people know not. I've early on, I set boundaries. Like it's literally a running joke. Like, don't play with me and Mia don't play. So nobody can come, you can't come at me on that. I'm gonna feel disrespected. Right. You know, but I've never had a problem with people playing with me like that because I always set boundaries and my demeanor has always been, don't play with me.
Right, right. I know you done had some beef, so outside of your beefs or your disagreement with other female artists, do people try to throw that in your face or do you get a lot of backlash from it?
No, see the thing about me, since when you ask me, is there anything that's off limits? I've always been like that. I'm a huge believer in if I'm gonna do something, I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. So right. When I initially did that, you know, when BP was around, they were already stealing my pictures before I was even, you know. Right. So it was already like a thing. But once I really stomped down and was like, this is what I want to do, I didn't care what anybody thought. So I started rapping about it. I'll talk about it. So that takes away the power of people controlling my narrative. Right. So nobody could do that to me because I was like, yeah, I do that. So what? I was making $1,000 a day. What can you say?
Right, right. When I be seeing like the beef lives and the beef posts, I kind of stay away from that. That way I won't be like I don't want to ask the guest about it because that's not what it's about. But have you got any backlash for naming yourself the Queen of Dallas? From the moment I did it. Yeah. Always. But over time, you know, one thing I learned about that, people are always going to have something to say. But as soon as you hit a certain pinnacle of success, all of those naysayers are going to jump behind you. When I went viral, everybody who had something to say, but previously, all of that shit talking turned into, I'm so proud of you. I always knew you would make it. I always knew you were talented. I knew that. So I know the way the industry is. I've been up and down a million times. So that definitely doesn't bother me. Right. So thinking you was going to be a gospel singer and finally getting off the leash and getting away. How did you get in to start rapping? My brother, they used to freestyle after school. I'm a tomboy. Well, it don't look like it now. But I really thought I was one of the guys. And I used to always just run up under my brother. So after school, they would always be in the living room freestyling and high side on each other. And they used to talk about me, but I couldn't rap. And I was very sensitive as a kid. And I remember I just cried because one of his friends freestyled and he was getting on my ass. And I was like, I'm not doing this, right? The next day I try to freestyle. I'm so cold. I make him go home. Now, mind you, they're in high school. I'm like middle school or something like that. So my brother's like, you can rap? Like, we didn't know I could rap. So he just started taking the time to really build my craft and had me right. So really, I can say my brother put me on to rapping. Okay. So when did you finally decide like this I'm going to do and start putting tracks out? Immediately. At this time, I was still living in my grandma's house. And like I said, we weren't allowed to listen to that type of music. So you remember the old school answering machines? When we had the house phones, she had thrown one of those away. I took one of those and I would record my songs on there. And she just kept throwing it in the trash. And every day I would go dig in the trash and get that damn thing out. So I started from that. And then I ended up meeting a guy that was older than me. And he took me to the studio for the first time. So after the first time I went to the studio, everybody around me was like, you're our way out. Like, you're talented. Like, you're going to make it. So after that, everybody was just pushing me to do this for real. Like, you could really blow up. So, yeah. Right. So for the people who aren't familiar with you, what would you suggest they go check out to find out who you are as an artist? And just go to YouTube and type in Mia Eliani. Because I mean, I've been doing music a while, but I don't think I ever took it serious. I've never given anything 100% because I've always been talented. And that talent makes you lazy. I know you've heard that before. So this is my first run trying to take it serious. So really all of that stuff, anywhere, they can start anywhere. Right. So by this being your first time taking this serious, what are you working on now?
I'm about to drop I Am Queen 3. So I'm about to drop my last mixtape, and then we'll see what's next.
Right. Now I don't see some of your past interviews where you were saying like getting into the industry and you ain't gonna bow down, kiss no ass to get in the industry. So what are your plans? Are your plans to stay independent or just use your talent to work your way into the industry without having to, do some of the things people do to get in there?
I feel like I've always been the artist that never needed a label because I believe in my talent so much that I've always been like that. Even when I didn't have the connections I've always been like, I don't need that. Now, I want to start a bidding war. I always said that. I want to start a bidding war with multiple labels at one time.
Right.
And then I'll decide. But right. I have to have the upper hand. But right now, I'm focused on being independent. I don't think you have to sign to a label anymore. They don't even know how to break records right now themselves. Everybody's lost in the sauce.
Right. So by you being independent right now and really focusing on your independent career, what are you doing to promote your brand, get your music out there and be seen and heard by the people?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. The formula, the artists paying bloggers and stay in the studio and make sure you network with DJs. I've never done any of that. I literally post my relationship advice. I say whatever comes to my mind, and I make sure that I drop visuals. That's it. Like my formula is being myself, and that just always worked for me.
Right. So what do you have going on outside of music?
I have a blog. I'm working on a podcast. A lot. Y'all will see. I got a lot on my plate right now. But right now, my main focus is this mixtape because they keep bugging me about it. So I want to hurry up and drop that and get that out the way. Right. And rebranding. I want to rebrand. Like I said, I'm a tomboy. I want to rebrand and be more feminine, not always so rah-rah and so we're working on that. I'm gonna switch to R&B. Right. It's gonna be interesting.
So right now, man, by the Dallas music scene being so hot, are you working with anyone?
I'm cordial with a couple of rappers, but I'm very to myself. I don't get into that. I don't do features. I don't network. I don't be in the mix. Like I'm one of those people that really stays to myself. And you would think that would hurt my brand, but it actually increases my value. It makes everybody want to work with you.
Right. So by people having an impression that you got to network, you got to get out there, you got to meet people, you got to rub elbows. What's some advice that you can give other artists by the way that you're doing it?
Don't do it the way I'm doing it. It's not going to work for you. Because when people try to copy me, which has happened, when people try to copy me, they don't add into the equation my favor from God. So a lot of the stuff that you see, like me doing and I'm not trying, that's favor. So don't do what I do. I have no advice for you other than be consistent. Be consistent. Be a good person. Because if you're not a good person, I want you to know all that's going to catch up to you, especially if you're going after fame. All of your skeletons in the closet, you better bring them motherfuckers out. That's it. That would be my main advice that I would tell people if you're trying to get into this industry.
Somebody asked, can you talk a little bit more about why you don't like to collaborate with others?
Nothing specific. I just always been to myself. Like I said, I was very sheltered. I didn't have friends. I don't really talk to my family. So I've always been just to myself. It's more of a me thing. I'm just not social. But if somebody's around me, I'm a vibe. I'm not stuck up to the point if you say hi to me, I'm like, oh, don't talk to me. But as far as you being in my bubble, in my personal space, and actually knowing me, I don't trust nobody enough to do all that.
Right.
And then it's the industry. You have to worry about, are you trying to be cool with me because you cool with me? Or are you trying to be cool with me to use me? Or, it's just too much that comes with being social with other human beings.
Right. So, by you pretty much being, we're going to say anti-social, you know what I'm saying, stay to yourself. Mm-hmm. How have you managed to get into these few beats that you've been in?
I have never met those creatures in my life. I've never met them in person, and that's why it's a beef. That's why it's a problem, because I don't know you. And I don't bother anybody. I don't go out. I don't, you don't know me from nowhere. So when I get online and my fans are inboxing me over and over again, this interview went viral. It's about you. I have a problem with that. And like I said, I've never been social. So all of these rap beefs and all that weird stuff that people do, my mind doesn't compute, hey, this is clout chasing. They're doing this to get likes because you have a following. My mind goes to, you have a problem with me and you want to get smoked. Right. So that's why I really be like just staying to myself, because I'm also crazy as hell. So yeah, I don't know them. I don't know them, and that's why I be having a problem.
Do you think it stems from the name
of the whole queen thing?
Yeah.
Yes, but also I've been in situations like that where it had nothing to do with the queen thing. It's everything to do with me saying I'm better than you. Me saying I'm confident in who I am. I can rap. People have a problem with that. They're not used to people. They're used to people being politically correct and, taking their feelings into consideration. Whereas I don't have a filter, so I say what I feel. So if I feel like I'm the best in the city, I'm the best candidate to push the city to the next level, because there's been a lot of female rappers from Dallas that have gone on to do great things, but we've never had a Beyonce for Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I know I'm the best candidate that has the image, the bar skill, the everything, why would I not?
Most definitely. So by you being once again antisocial and not working with no one right now, is there anyone that you want to work with? In Dallas? Not even in Dallas, just in the industry, period.
Sada Baby, Chris Brown, Nicki. I don't like her no more. Cardi, I love Cardi. I love Lotto. Oh, it's a couple of them. It's a couple. Yeah. I won't feel like I made it till I do a song with Drake or Rihanna, though. Those are like my number ones, top priorities.
Yeah, I've seen one interview. You got a crush on Rihanna, huh?
I love her. I don't even know what interview you're talking about, but yes, absolutely. And I know she's psychotic, and that's attractive to me because I know she's toxic.
Right. I want to say it was the Big D interview. I also seen you did a tribute song, video for Big D, R.I.P. Big D. So what brought that song about?
Shit, he passed away unexpectedly, and I had just talked to him, and we were talking about the mixtape that I'm finna drop. So, and it's only like, if you know me, it's only a couple of people that can really tell me something, and that's Big D, fucking Sean Cotton, and DLC. Like, if those are the only people that can tell me anything, and I'll listen. So when I lost him, it was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know, it was just so random. So it took me days to even write that song because I was just bawling so hard. But yeah, so that was my way of releasing it, because I don't feel like I actually grieved him for real. But that was the only way I knew how to deal with it, was to release the song. So yeah, that's how that song came about.
Right. I don't know how many other interviews y'all did together, but I definitely can see that he liked you and he really wanted to help you.
I've been knowing him since the beginning, since I first started. So that was our first interview, but he's been around in my life for a long time.
Right. So do you do shows?
I do not. That's also one of the things. I don't pay for promo. I don't do shows. See, my thing with shows is everything or nothing at all. I've done shows before, but they were like favors for like real life street stars or a couple of other people, like a birthday party or stuff like that. Like, I've done favors for people that believe in me, but I don't do shows because it's everything or nothing. And I'm like, when I do my first official show, I need them to know every word. I need people to be passing out like Michael Jackson. Like, it's a vibe that I'm looking for. And until I do that, I'm not doing it at all. And I'm not there yet. I still got to put in work. So my first show, you'll hear about it. And you'll be like, oh, she said that. This is what she was talking about.
Right. But ain't nobody gonna believe in us more than we believe in ourselves. But do you think it's hard for you doing it the way you're doing it?
Is it harder? Yes.
Yeah.
But is it worth it for at the end when I make it for nobody to say I'm the reason you made it or you got to do it my way? Absolutely worth it. Because when I make it, it'll be on my own terms and you have to pay me whatever I ask you because I did the groundwork and I did it my way.
So you basically gonna create your own blueprint. You don't want to step outside the box and
I did the opposite of everything everybody told me to do. They said you have to network. You have to go to DJs to play your music. So I said, you know what? I'm not doing that. You got to do shows. Okay, well, I'm not doing that then. You got to do features. Okay, well, I'm not doing that. And every time that I did music, I did well for me to not do any of those things.
Right.
Yeah, it was lit. Like I would go places and people are crying. Like, I can't believe it's you. Like, and I was like, wow, this is cool. But that shit got overwhelming. So that's why I'll be rapping and I just disappear. And people be like, she fell off. And it's like, I quit. Because the industry, you can only be antisocial to a certain degree.
Right.
When you hit a certain point in your career, you have appearances you have to be at. You have this, you have that. You have to have a team. You have to, you know? So it gets overwhelming for me. And then I'll be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It feels like a job now.
Most definitely do. So when can we be expecting this mixtape to drop?
I don't have a specific date because I keep adding songs, but definitely in the next couple of months for sure. Like first quarter. Yeah, we're gonna drop that thing. You're gonna see, we're gonna drop the art cover. Every time I drop some artwork cover, it go crazy. So you're gonna hear about it in the city when I drop for sure.
Right. So where do you want to see your career at? We're going to say the next 1 to 3 years.
I gave myself 2 years to be a millionaire. Maybe I'm thinking about lessening it to a year though. So maybe like the next year I want to be a millionaire and I want to be, if not the biggest artist that ever came out of Dallas numbers wise, the biggest female rapper that the city has ever seen. Like I want to make sure that I make it in a different way that the city has never seen before. Like when Mo3 made it, we had never seen nothing like that. We didn't even know that was possible. I want to go, like what I see, the vision God gave me is beyond that.
Right, right. So I asked you, was there anything you was doing outside of music, but is there anything you want to do outside of music once your career takes off?
I want to eventually act. Yeah, eventually. But you know, I'm also a Virgo. We do a million things at one time. So I'm just trying to pace myself with my goals because I will be trying to do everything. But yeah, definitely acting in the near future. For sure.
Right. Now, outside of the female artists, how are the male artists receiving you?
They love me. They love the kid. They love the kid. I can't get them away from me. But no, a lot of them are very supportive. They do want to see me make it. But you know, a lot of them are just like, you fine. And you know what I know. You know, so I kind of stay away from them a little bit too. But I'm cordial with everybody. I try to be cordial with everybody. It's just something about me when people be around me, they just want to goose me, like girls and boys. Like, it's just like, woo. I just feel all the love every time I go outside.
Right. But outside of yourself, do you also feel like Dallas's music scene is on fire right now?
I do. I am so proud of what I see happening. And I was telling people that we always have this little spike where we like the new Hollywood and labels and everybody just come here and just, you know, it's chaos. I feel that approaching again. And I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong when I say that. It's gonna be a spike of a new wave of artists. Whoever's been consistent and sowing seeds the last 2 years or so, they finna have a time to shine. And we just gotta see who's gonna be around the next 10 years from now. Because Dallas artists we don't have a long run in the industry. And I don't know why that is. I just wanna be the first person who does it.
Right. It's talent everywhere. So outside of Mo3, what do you think took so long for the world to get familiar with Dallas?
I don't feel like we have the proper push. I feel like our radio stations support artists. They'll support artists outside of here before they do us. I feel like the same thing with DJs. Even though I'm a female, so DJs come to me like, what song you got? I'ma spin it. I be thinking about the male artists and stuff like that they have it harder, way harder. And you could pay a DJ and they still just play your song that one time you in the club, they never play it again. I don't feel like the city want to see the city win enough.
Right.
We need new gatekeepers. I don't even feel like the gatekeepers that we have are suitable to be called gatekeepers, if I'm being honest. I feel like just because you got a following is not enough for you to be able to say, this is what's hot, this is not. And especially if y'all not turning up and putting on our artists, I feel like they should all shut the hell up. I don't think that we need to scrap all the gatekeepers and start over.
Right. Do you get any backlash from the male artists by being calling yourself the Queen of Dallas?
No, because I feel like that's more of a female thing. Why would a man have something to say about that? That's weird. You ain't bitch business.
We know these days men just as catty as women.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't be going back and forth with dudes. I tell them that. I be like, I got brothers for that. I don't go back and forth with men. That would never even be a thing for real.
Well, I think that's dope. A female that stay out of men's business.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. My brother told me that you stay out of men's business. Like even when it's male beef and stuff like that, and I'll be cool with one of the rappers and not the. I stay out of that by any means necessary. I do not get into men business.
Right. So where can the people find your music at?
You can find it on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on everything. Everywhere. You can find it everywhere. Just type in Mia Eliani. It's gonna pop right up.
Right. So while you doing music for a while, which one of your projects are you most proud of?
It's always the one I'm working on. So none of those are. It would be I Am Queen 3 right now. That's my most prized position right now.
And which one of your projects you think did the best for you?
I Am Queen 2 was groundbreaking for my career because there's never been a female artist that was that what's the word? Is it derogatory? I don't know. The whole Little Kim thing. I swear to you, D-Real, everybody said, do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I said, I'm going to do it. And I did it. And it went crazy just off of the cover. But when they heard the music, it was like, oh, and she can rap. So that was a staple in my career for sure.
That's definitely what's up. When I seen the name Queen of Dallas, because I'm in the Midwest and I'm tapped into Dallas, like I said, because right now Dallas on fire. I got to find out who this Queen of Dallas is. You definitely live up to the name. You know what I'm saying? You're very charismatic. You're very entertaining. Is there anything you want to say to the people?
Look for me to be a millionaire. That's it. That's all. I'll see y'all on stage soon. You're gonna see me on TV soon. Shout out to Hankin TV. Thank you so much for having me. You're so sweet. I wanted to tell you that.
You already know. Just keep me tapped in. Let me know when the mixtape coming out so I can share it. Let the people know.
For sure. I will. Will do.
And don't forget about me when you become that millionaire.
I got you. I'll come back and do an interview again. I'm the realest bitch alive. I'm telling you.
You already know. All right. I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. That was Mia Eliani. I can say the name. I've been saying it all day, but this camera on me. This is Mia Eliani. Make sure y'all slide through and check her out. You know that's my accent. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying earlier, man, hit that link, man. That's pinned, man. Slide through and get you some Hankin merch. Get Hankin in love with the book. We in for a doubleheader tonight. Today I got Matt coming through. He gonna be through tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. He's an author of the book Ghetto Diamond. He's also a reality TV star personality. So make sure y'all slide through tonight, man, and check that out. Don't forget to come through, man, for the birthday bash, the birthday celebration. I did it last year. last year on my birthday, man, I was sitting around the house. I don't drink. I don't drink. So what I had bought me a bottle of champagne for New Year's. When New Year's got here, my birthday February the 7th, so it's right after New Year's. So when New Year's got here, I ain't even popped the bottle. So on my birthday, well, this year I was bored, sitting the house bored. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna pop my bottle of champagne and go live. I went live and we just kicked it. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna do it again this year. So I have been going around to a couple different other channels. I was seeing a couple people in the comments saying what their birthday was, and it was like the same week as mine. So I said, I'm having a birthday celebration. I want y'all pull up. So we're gonna have some guests in the house. We also gonna have some other guests in the house whose birthday it is. Like I said, I'm gonna ask all past guests to pull up, and I'm not gonna play nothing but all past guest music. If it wasn't an artist, they had a brand or something, you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I promote a brand, and like I say, be playing other artists' music. We got some dope interviews coming up. I'm trying to debate. I got one slot open, and that's the day after Christmas. I'm trying to debate, do I want to do one the day after Christmas? But I'm still on the fence against that. But like I say, tonight we got Matt coming on from Atlanta. Then on the 19th, we back down to Dallas with a R&B artist, Lachey Love. Then on the 21st, we got a publisher, an author and a publisher. As a matter of fact, it's the publisher who I'm published under, Kennerly Publications. And then, like I said, I don't know if I'm doing it on the 26th, you know, the 28th, we back down here. We coming back to Dayton for a female artist named Glam Baddie. Another previous female artist who I had on the show had tapped into me a few months back and told me about her. And I got around to her. She just did the Little Turk, I'm on fire. She just did the freestyle or whatever. He shared her post. So I said, I need to get her on the show, you know what I'm saying, and try to get her out there. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. If you ain't got a membership, get your memberships. I'm telling you, this is where my New Year start. My New Year don't start January the 1st. My New Year start my birthday. So go on, get your memberships, man, because we're going up for 2024. If you know anybody, got anything, you know what I'm saying, need promoted, any artists, business or brand owners, tell them to hit me up. Hit me up so we can make something happen. Because 2024, man, is going up. Every time a new year comes around, everybody say, oh, this is my year, this is my year. But Hankin TV, we've been climbing. It's been a slow grind because we don't all be in the mess, you know what I'm saying? So it's been kind of like a slow grind, but a slow grind beat no grind, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we're going to take it off. But make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7 p.m. For Mac, the author of the book, Ghetto Diamond. And before we leave, if y'all came in late, I'm going to let y'all check out Mia Eliani's video.
What made it look crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know.
How she look to you?
I thought she looked how she wanted to look. I don't know.
Rate her look overall.
I'm going to give it 10.
10 as in for what? Like
entertaining.
She looked entertaining.
She
looked like Tina Turner.
You know that I don't play. They playing me too close.
I told him not to put my brother snuck in with the burner. Rap bitch, but all my niggas really robbing murder. I ain't have my hair Terry said I look like Tina Turner. But it ain't faze me, I just use that shit to get me further. And I go back to selling pussy before I be a worker. I pop a X, so get on Henny, turn into a twerker. No, I wish a bitch would like I'm Timmy Turner. I ain't never gotta fight a bitch, I bet that voodoo hurt her. Made like 30 pins on OnlyFans cause I'm a squirter. Piss me off, you gon' get hit with that bad luck of murder. Rolling on the river. And if you cross me, I'ma play it like it's cool. But I'm a Virgo, so I just can't let it go. You know that I don't play, they playing me too close. Quick to show them I'm not if these niggas think I'm a hoe. I told him not to put my brother snuck in with the burner. Rap bitch, but all my niggas really robbing murder. I ain't have my hair Terry said I look like Tina Turner. But it ain't faze me, I just use that shit to get me further.
You know that I don't play. They playing me too close.
What's up now? I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, you know, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Chhyld got that sauce.
Let's get it. Welcome to my city, Westwood, ain't Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio players self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getter. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with
They
us.
call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the us, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl. The D-boys in the alleys, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skang, Key and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3 when he played for the Heats. Then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.